Hello. I'm going on a train ride and I thought I'd take you guys with me. So the train's gonna arrive any second now. I'm gonna use the camera. Should be here in 1 minute. Train is coming. going to visit a neighbor. Like surprise New Year's visit. My old lady. Yeah, I'm nice sometimes. What are your plans for today? For tonight? Cool. Do you mind if I pop by if I'm on the way back? Pop by for a bit, like an hour, before I go home. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay very long in Eindhoven. Because I have the dogs, you know? So I'm not gonna stay the entire day in Eindhoven. Just a quick visit. I hope to be back in Hoensbroek by 7 o'clock.
Spoorweg, station Spoorweg.
You see sheep? I just see sheep. The sheep are laying for dead in the grass. Love you, safe travels. You too. Don't drive like an idiot. No. Bye bye. Oh, don't forget to like. We'll bring more people in. Now I did everything live. Cough, sneeze, fart, burp, everything. horses.
Geleen. Station Geleen.
Dit is fijn om te denken, moesten we net zo niet lopen.
Ik wou de bedoeling is dat het ook mee over de trein.
Ja. Dat is goed. Ja,
Wat nee?
post.
Ik heb niet meer prik, dus ik kreeg de witte rotfiets. Is dat gestuurd dan? Ik stel in mijn brief, het is vrijdag. Dat zit op de bank. Ik ben al wat gestuurd. Ik vind het heel dat je niet bent.
Het speelt gewoon.
Ik ben denk dat het is.
Kan dan de universiteit sturen. Officieel met de eerste jaar. Maar nu vandaag. Ja. Dus jetzt zit hij ook jetzt binnen.
Ja.
Ja. Ik moet zeggen, mag ik er wel eens ik ga daar met switchen. Ik ga die AA jetzt.
En dat is toch ook niet
Nee, dus daar.
Oh ja.
AA. Ja, maar ik daar krijg ik dus een verkeerd. Dan zijn jullie soms zaken.
Dan heb ik niks gebeurd.
De lach moest wat. Dat wist ik al.
Die kaartskaart toen ik ook pas een paar dagen geleden. Toen keek ik ook nog niet.
Nee, vandaag. En de blokken erop staan. Al de hele licht, de blok in de weg. Ja.
Maar ik vandaag eindelijk zo'n gestopt.
Ja. Maar je kijkt hoe ik rechts doe. Als je het gaat daar zo staan.
Ja, ik heb een contract van 25. Ik heb een paar maanden gekregen van 32 of 40.
Ja, maar
En ik heb dan kans op vast contract, dus dan moet ik met die 24 eerst komen.
ja, oké, maar het is als nu zeker wel eens maar veel betaald.
Ik kreeg dus sowieso maar 24 uur betaald, maar 25 uur meer.
Ja, oké, maar dat is wat ik wil.
Ja, ik kreeg mijn naam.
Oh, ik is een jaar in geslagen.
En ik kreeg wel
een
een
krap.
Wat?
Het was een krap.
Bruto.
Goed. Dat is wel niet waar.
Ik weet het niet. Ik heb nog geen contract getekend, hè. Denk ik ook onderweg. Ik weet het ook nog niet precies, maar ik kreeg al nog nachtgeslaap.
Ja.
Volgende station is Sittard. Tijdens het eindpunt van deze trein denkt u bij het aankomende trein aan u. Station Sittard.
Ja, maar ik hoop dat het wel zo moet staan.
gestolen.
Morning. Taking you on a train, right? To the city that I lived in for the last. Because I recently moved back to my bird city, bird town. So I'm going to visit my old neighbor. Surprise New Year's visit just popped up. And we're on our way. This train is called an intercity, so it only stops at different cities. I have 2 stops after this, and then I'm there. So the 3rd stop, I'm there. I have no clue how fast this train goes, but it goes fast. Still on the station. And we left the station. You can hear it speed up. Oh, the view isn't that great. Normally I sit on the other side, let's see. That was better. So leave the city. Look at that. Dirty window. Need a crane? Can rent it here. originally where I'm from, they call it the farm country. And we are the only province in the Netherlands where we have natural hills. No mountains, we only have one mountain in the Netherlands. The kingdom, but only in Holland. That's also where I live, very, very south. And we share that mountain with Belgium and Germany. So on top of the mountain there is this point where the three borders meet. There's actually also a spot where I want to take you guys one of these days. Don't know when yet. Gotta figure out how to get there and how as cheap as possible. Because I'm not gonna walk up that mountain, hell no. But yeah, the more north we go, the flatter it will get. And we hit different trees. We pass all these little stations and we stop at the big cities. Basically traveling through nature, as you can see. Trees. And then usually a small camp on top. Yeah, I do too. I used to be terrified of them because of all the people, but I found my spot. It's like I'm in between the coupés, I don't know what is in English. The compartments, I'm in between. And you have like double compartments and I'm basically in between, so I'm sitting only one compartment high, one level. Normally it's right over here. You can park bikes over here, it's like that side, you can park bikes. That's to go into the other compartment and you have these stairs to go up and down. So I'm sitting nice here. It's usually the quietest place in the train. And usually also close to toilets. It's also awesome. If you really need, because a woman has to hover. They're not as clean as you want them to be. But yeah, at least they have toilets. Oh, I see leaks going over here. I have no clue what that used to be, or where it's supposed to be. One of the crops died over here because of the drought. It was too dry for too long. And it's winter now, officially. We had snow for like 2 hours. I actually went to walk with the dogs in the snow. They loved it, of course. I have snow dogs. But since that the temperature didn't go below freezing. Maybe if you're lucky 1 or 2 degrees in the middle of the night. So everyone has scratched the car windows. Yeah, they were measuring the damage. So they can send it to their insurance. Luckily some were insured for this. Not a lot, but some. So right now I'm 30 minutes on my way. Like the previous train was a train that stops at every little stop city station there is until you reach the big station. That's where I got this train. And from here, from the other station to where I have to go, it's like 45 minutes in total. It's not that bad. Because if you would go by car, it will take you like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes from where I live to the other station, to where I'm going. So after this I need one more little, very short stop at a different train. But that's like a 2-minute drive, like literally from one side of town to the other side of town. See the door is open now. See everything move. C'est horrible. That's a nice view. Like we're almost at the next stop. And if you would have done that distance by car, it would have taken you like half an hour. So yeah, the train is fast and it has like a shortcut. And they really try to have every train on time in there. So you really rarely have delayed trains. And if we get delayed trains, it's usually because people jump in front of the trains to kill themselves. And then they say the train is delayed because the train hits a person. Yeah, it happens a lot, especially in winter. And we're slowing down. Over there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a church peeking above the church, above the flat. There's actually a cathedral, and it's one of the biggest churches like we have. No, it's not the right one. This is also a big one, but not a really, really big one. That one is in the center. It's like the head of the Catholic Church. This department, like my province, the head is over here in the city. So, big on Catholic Church. Oh, look at that. Nice garden. And we're in the center. I love that about this train, you always arrive in the middle of the center, in the city. Oh, there in the distance it is, the cathedral. Let's see. Let's see, where is it? And it's gone behind the tower. And it pops up again. It's that little thing there. That's weird. Someone's walking on the train tracks. That's illegal. I don't know how that one got there. And we're entering the station. See, they're advertising the Huawei Mate 20 Pro with 10 gigs of data for 43 euros a month. No, I'm happy with my Samsung S7 Edge. I'm lucky to have a screen protector on it, because otherwise my screen would have been broken bad. I drop my phone a lot. Not on purpose, I don't throw it, it just falls out of my hands. It's like it's too heavy for my hands to hold and then it drops. Oops. Oh, there's also a sale by IKEA, or IKEA, until the 6th of January. That's today, right? Yeah. As you can see, there are longer stops. The previous train was like a minute. You have to get in and out, and then the train leaves. And over here, you have a little bit longer. Also, people with wheelchairs people with wheelchairs can tell the train conductor that they have a wheelchair, and then the thing over there, what you see there, is to get him in and out of the train, to help him and assist him. And that's also why these trains have longer times to get in and out. So they're very helpful with disabled people. And we're leaving the station again. Yeah, I think so too. I actually sent Lady Di a message. It's like, hey, I'm going live in a bit. I don't know if you're awake or not, but good morning. But yeah, I'm going to visit my old neighbor, and when I'm there, I'm going to charge my phone. So when I'm on the way back, yeah, I'm going to go live again. I don't know if you can see much then, because I think it will be dark by then. I hope to be home before 7. It's usually dark by 5, so yeah. They don't have these views. And it's gonna rain today. It looks cloudy. With a chance of meatballs. Okay. Well, when you're live, I'm gonna see you pop up. I think I subscribed with notifications, so I should get a notification. Although Diana noticed that she doesn't really get a notification until like 30 minutes in the live. So if I do a short live, by the time she's there, it's already over. So that's why I sent her a message. Ah, we're gonna pass some water. There's just a lake in the distance. We're also gonna cross some rivers. See a lot of nature. And it's Sunday, so there's a few typical things that Dutch people do. It's like, look, this is one river. People go fishing. People go walking into nature. People go walk the dogs. People go bike. Or when it's like nicer weather, you go into the city and you go to the little cafe or a bar, and they have the tables outside, and you go sit outside and have some fun and look at people. And just watch them. That's like typical things to do on Sunday. So you see a lot of people walking in nature. Oh, well, take care. And take something for your stomach. Take some clove tea with some honey. And ginger. Yeah, ginger, honey, and clove tea. It's always good for a stomach. Helps with nausea. Helps with stomach acid. Feel better soon. Hello, hello. Welcome on my life today. I'm in the train. I'm on my way to the city that I used to live in for the last 2 years, and I'm gonna visit my old neighbor. It's like a surprise, happy New Year's visit. See how she's doing. So yeah, I'm in the train showing you off what my country looks like. How are you doing? Well, hang in there and I'll just take you with me. It's like we just had one stop, now we need one more, and it's gonna be in like 10 minutes. And then after that, I have to get off and take a different train for like 2 minutes to go from one side of the city to the other side. So it's a very short train ride. The wait in the train to move is longer than the train ride itself. And then I can show you like a completely different city than where I live now. It's a bigger city. It's more crowded. Yeah, the train goes pretty fast over here. I'm in the intercity, so it only stops at from the town where I live. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 stops in total till where I have to be, and skips everything in between. So we go pretty fast past some small train stations. Yeah, it's like you can see, this is farm country. And we're pretty up north in my province, because you can see little to no hills. Everything is flat. And the norther you get, the flatter it gets, and the more south you go. So where I live, we have hills. Hills, we have one mountain, all down south where I live, and I'm going north. At meadow. Well, we pass some small little towns. Real life Farmville. The chickens walking around, as you can see. Free run chickens! Ooh, yeah, that's scary. We don't really have that ice rain. I think I only witnessed it once in my life when I was about 7 or 8 years old. And it was awesome because you could go on your sleigh ride from the top of the street and I hill. So I went up and down my little street with my sleigh. I loved it because it was slippery, but my parents hated it. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting back green again because we had a lot of drought. There was no rain for months. Everything was dry and crops were ruined. Getting back to normal. The country, or well, not the country, the province that I live in is basically used as the province to go on holiday, because it's completely different from the rest of Holland. Oh, I would love some snow for a couple days, but I'm sure we're gonna get that like the end of this month. It's like our weather is changing slowly. It's like the snow and the very coldness is hitting us later and later. When I was small, it was like the end of December, and now it's like the end of January. And then they say there's nothing wrong with the climate. There's no climate change. No. Well, records with the weather. But there's no climate change. I have no clue what it is. There was an army dump store. Krav Maga. Fire department. We're reaching Weert. If I go to my friends in Belgium, I have to get off here and then he picks me up, and it's like within 5 minutes you cross the border to Belgium. That's how close you are to Belgium from here. And in Belgium, cigarettes are cheap, food is cheap, but if you want alcohol cheap, you have to go to Germany, and that's like 15 minutes from here. This is like the narrowest part of Holland. It's like very close to the borders. I don't have to have a passport, but I do have a passport. Let me show you my passport.
Weert, dit is station de Weert.
So, my passport. It's Dutch, of course. Let me show you. I used to be fat. Because it's my identification. You also have to have it with you. You have to be able to show yourself, identify yourself. And to be able to travel with the train, I have this one, and it's also private. So there's a chip in there, hold it in front of the machine, and you check in. And thank God my ex is still paying for my free travel in the weekends, otherwise I wouldn't be able to be in a train right now. So I'm really thankful for that. At least it gives me some time to say hi to my friends in Eindhoven. Yeah, Europe is awesome. It's completely different than the US. Over here you can see all our bike racks. That's like normal. That's how many bikes we have over here. Normally on school days, because it's still vacation, tomorrow the school will start again. Normally it's completely filled up with bikes. So now we're leaving this city as well. Oh, cool, a city brewery. Making your own beer, cool. This is the last part, and the last part of the trip is a little bit bumpy. Like they have to renew the rails, the train rails. Actually, last year, or no, the year before, when I went up and down, I used to travel with my ex's son, a bike and 2 dogs. So that day, we had a little bump on it on the rails, and my bike fell over, and the bike actually fell on my finger, broke my finger. Because I tried to catch the bike instead of, because the bike was heading towards my son's head, so I was trying to save his life, basically. I never had warm beer, so I always drink cold beer. We actually have one beer over here, 0.1 degrees Celsius, so it's like 0.1 above freezing. That's how cold they serve it. I don't like that one though. Well, in the summer it's nice, because your glass is always also frozen, so everything is extra cold. And I just prefer a normal cold beer from the fridge. Horses! Back to Fun Country. Well, alcohol laws are pretty simple over here. If you're 18, you're allowed to buy alcohol and tobacco. They're trying to push it until 21. You have to show your ID when you buy it. And I actually still, people ask me for my ID when I buy alcohol. It's like, what the fuck, I'm turning 30. Oh, this is cool. This is a shooting place, a shooting area. I think it's like paintball. Little hide and seek. So yeah, alcohol, drugs, everything is allowed after 18. But like I said before, alcohol I buy in Germany. Ooh, they had a forest fire over there. That looks sad. So black. Well, this is getting a pretty irritating view. You can't see shit. Well, if you have questions, just ask. Oh, we're really going fast. Bye bye station. How do you mean burn or reads outside? Oh, you can if you want. It's like if you have to burn it between the tiles, you can burn it. They did use poison shit to get rid of it. You can still buy it in Belgium. But if you have a lot, you have to get deposited the right way and not lighting it. It's not allowed to have like a big fire in your backyard. That's not allowed. But if you own a farm, then you are allowed to do it. So it's like different laws. I gotta admit, the view is pretty with those clouds. Nope, we don't. Our garbage is like it's sorted. So we have our plastic separate, or paper separate, or green separate, or garden and stuff that's by the green, and then everything that you cannot fit under those other things, then you throw it away in the other garbage. There's like a black container. So I have a black container, a green container, a blue container, and I have plastic bags for the plastic garbage, and everything is recycled. Please finish here. Yeah, well, they made it very expensive to throw away trash, and we are a very teeny tiny country, and I don't know how, but they're trying to put us as an example for the rest of the world. Not likely that they're gonna succeed, because if you look at Denmark, they're doing better than us. Sweden, bigger country, they're doing absolutely amazing. So yeah, there's always room to improve. And as you can notice, the tracks are getting wobbly over here. So my phone is shaking. I'm shaking. This is actually the spot where the bike fell over. Yeah, well, I had friends over from America in 2009, I think, 2010, something like that. And we went with the train to Amsterdam, or I went with the train to Amsterdam with them. And the first thing that they noticed, like, it's so clean, everything is so clean. But that's like, that's what we strive for. It's like, if something is put next to a garbage bin, it's like if it's on the floor next to a garbage bin, you bend over and you pick it up and put it in the garbage bin. That's how most people of my age are raised. But the new generation is rude. It's very rude. They don't give a shit about nature. It's like next to the train tracks, if I look down, it won't really focus that well. But you can see all that kind of trash like across the train tracks. We're driving into a rain cloud. It's gonna rain. As you can see, it's getting dark. The horses. Maybe we're lucky and we won't get a drop. Because then my view will get foggy. It's getting dark. Where's rain? Where's rain? I can hear it. I can hear it. I saw McDonald's. Yeah, the city that I'm going to. King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. They have everything. And where I live, we have nothing. We're actually reaching, look, a mill, a windmill. Typical Dutch windmills. Got you a nice view on it. People walking dogs. It's Sunday, so that's typical Dutch. They walk for hours. This is beautiful though. All those trees and the grass. And it's put so perfect. Perfect. Industrial area. Yes, they do. They actually do. Some of them. And then it's called the wheat, the meal. Wait, what's it called again? In Dutch is meal. I think it's called wheat. The flour, damn. The flour that is grinded and made with those mills, and the bread that's baked with it. Yeah, they sell for like 3-4 euros a bread, so it's like old fashioned, tastes better, and that's basically what they're going through. It's like biological and local. It's like saying locally and biological. Okay, we're getting close. Getting close. So from the moment I took the train till this station, it's like an hour and 7 minutes. So we should be 7 minutes. 2 minutes.
Zometeen het station Eindhoven.
Yeah.
Eindhoven komen we nog voor 5.
Okay.
Kun je hoofdstappen sprinten naar Boksel en Centrumbos. 602, transport 6.
That's the train I need.
Dit is in naar 14 minuten over 9 of 19 minuten over 2. Vertrek spoor 2. En hij op naar 19 minuten over 2. Vertrek van spoor 2. Sprinter naar Tilburg. 14 uur 21 vertrek van spoor 4. Deze reis zal vermoedelijk niet doorgaan in verband met de aanrijding met persoon.
No,
Utrecht Centraal, Amsterdam Centraal, naar Amsterdam Centraal te deze verder de richting van Antwerpen. Dit is zometeen het station van Eindhoven. U heeft bij het verlaten van deze trein niet persoonlijk eigendom en heeft u iets gegeten of gedronken, vooral het afval is ontstaan. U dient het even weg te gooien in de prullenbakken in deze trein. Als je niet in de prullenbakken op de bron is, was dan ruimte voor je afval. Bij voorbaat dank voor onze schoonmakers.
basically clean your garbage.
En namens medereizigers. Dit is station Eindhoven. Station Eindhoven.
So
from one train to the other. No, I wasn't able to go and see Michelle because I didn't have the money. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my other train now. Leaves in 5 minutes. It's only less than 2-minute train ride to where I gotta go now. I just hope I don't see my ex. It's like, nope, I don't want that. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, I needed the money from tobacco and dog food, and I was like, I'm gonna spend it on that. I might get another chance to meet her. And I also have an opportunity to go to Orlando this year. So I'm gonna go to America. Yay! Very happy about that one. So as soon as we're gonna travel and drive, as soon as we move, I'm gonna turn the screen. Yeah, we redheads have to stick together. It's very rough by the way. Yeah, the funny part, my neighbor doesn't know that I'm coming. I always do that to her. I always just pop up, ring the doorbell twice. And she knows me. No, 3 times. I ring the doorbell 3 times. And if she's not home, she's walking the dog. It's like across from her house. That's where I used to walk my dogs. There's a big dog park. That's sad. It's like my doggies were used to, here are all their friends in the dog park. But now I don't have a dog park nearby and I barely meet other dogs when I walk them because I live in nature. Well, they say sheep, they see sheep, they saw sheep. Beethoven ran into the fence and got electrocuted. That was funny. I was terrified, but afterwards I could laugh about it. Poor doggy. He jumped like 4 feet in the air. And then he was on the floor, he came down and he was like, oh my god, I don't want to move.
Beste reizigers, goedemiddag.
But he was okay, it's like a big dog, thank god.
S, box 2 en eindbestemming Zertogenbos.
I'm standing there right away because it's so short. It's like as soon as we move, I gotta get out. It's like I used to bike around in the city. Not anymore. I miss it though. I miss the people here. Thanks. Yep, naturally curly. Can't do anything about it. But now it's like not as curly as normal. Normal is like poof. Knead it with your hands and it takes the form, as you can see.
Het volgende station is Eindhoven Zuid-Est.
Wait. Turn the screen.
Deze trein rijdt weg naar West, box 2 en eindbestemming Zertogenbos. Station Eindhoven Zuid-Est. Let bij het verlaten van de trein op het hoofd verschillende subterreinen en perron.
Big city. Big buildings. It's like the whole train ride you only saw farm country, nature, low buildings, and now you come here, like the first big city with big buildings. And other side, it's a football stadium. Cool. That's the point. That was the plan. So, football stadium. And I'm actually going over here. Like we're gonna pass it by the train. I'm gonna see like a big playground for kids. That's right here. With a big slide. Then there's a big park with picnic benches. And then there's a dog park. And over there is a tunnel between the houses. That's actually where my ex lives. So yeah. And I'm gonna pass it all on the other side because I gotta get out here. It's a little diner over there called Dinner Time. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna turn around a bit. There's this Jewish graveyard and it's like awesome. It's next to the station. Okay. Yeah, she broke up with me in the last week of August, and I used to live here, so I know the way, you know. But yeah, I took care of her kid, I took care of the house, I basically did her study because she was studying for to become a social worker. Oh wait, it's like the clock tower. This is the city of Philips. I don't know if you know the brand. Probably, you probably do. They make everything from TVs to light bulbs. Across the road. I'm not in the mood to wait for the stoplights. So yeah, it's a 6-minute walk from the station to her house. Actually gonna pass her house on the way to the old neighbor. Let's turn to me. Hi. Damn, now you can see how red my hair is. Had to go down the stairs. So it's the first time this year I'm here, and the first time in about 2 months that I'm here. Because you really fucked me over. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Like, how big is the chance I will actually see her She normally never leaves the house when she's working. So the chance is not very big that I will see her. So yeah. I'm just happy that she still paid my overchip card. Because otherwise I couldn't take a train. She's paying for it. And I have no objection with that. Not at all. Oh, it's cold over here. I'm gonna see if someone's in the dog park first. Of course. And if she's not home, I'm just gonna sit somewhere on a bench and try again later in 30 minutes. Dog park looks empty. Yeah, she broke up with me, but she wanted to stay friends. It took me about 2 months to be able to give it a try to stay friends. But then she was out to get me. So, whatever way she could, she hurt me. And that sucked. Hey, they planted a new tree in the dog park.
Wow.
Cool. Happy dogs. Well, let's see. Is she home? I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so. Well, I'm just gonna try it. So let me turn the camera so you can see where I am. At a park, dog park, playground over in the back. But I'm going here. So it's like the end of the big city, but still nature, you know? This is the street I used to live in. Weird. And I see certain cars, so I know certain people are there. It's like, wait, what? She lived there, up the stairs. But I'm going just around the corner. Yeah. I will definitely be back on the way back home, so another train ride. Thank you. Wait, let's turn on the camera. Thank you for watching me, viewing me. And hope to see you again. Have a very nice day.